Here we are on the New Mexico campus. Welcome, everybody, here in Albuquerque, New Mexico, the home of the Lobos. The Bearcats pull down the opening tip. What can you tell us about these kids?
Well, this is a team that can withstand some bad shooting nights because they're such a good offensive rebounding team. And along with that good execution, it's always a key to get second chance opportunities.
And at times this year, they've gotten some great backcourt play, too. Millsap with it up top. They thread it underneath. Bazine tries to answer, then blows the dunk. Got a crazy bounce, and it's in.
There was definitely some contact on that play, but the referees let it go. They're letting him play, so you've got to be strong with the ball, expect that contact, and finish.
Butler connects and puts them in the lead. The Fighting Illini have the ball. What are we in for with this club, Jay?
Pressure defense, Mike. These kids really know how to force turnovers. They'll come after you relentlessly, using that defensive energy to create their offense off their defense.
This is a tough bunch of kids. Let's see how they play tonight. He shoots. Illini shoots it off the front of the rim. It gets picked off.
Boy, that'll get into your head early in a ball game when you show the ball and somebody just takes it right out of your hands.
Millsap misses the wide-open jump shot.
Boy, I thought that was going to be good. He didn't have any pressure on him from three-point land and just the perfect arc when he let it go.
Not going to miss many of those. Ball fed inside to the post.
What a really nice play. A terrific pass and a wonderful finish. He got off his feet on that one.
Boy, that was a nice feed, Jay. It looks like the dunk was inevitable on that.
Well, with this kid it was. This kid can really go up strong and finish a play. The coach is really pleased with that possession.
Gives it back. Meyer got on top. Fires.
There's no need for the rush shot there. The coach can't be happy about that one. That was the call the referee had to make. Way too much contact during that shot. That's a foul in any league.
He gives them the lead. And he goes a perfect 2 for 2 at the line. Millsap for the tray. Millsap with the jumper and sinks it. Meyer inbounds the ball. It's a one-point game. Davenport with the ball up top. They feed it inside. Millsap cleans up after the miss.
Boy, that's really solid defensive rebounding. You've really set the tone early with a rebound like that in a tight game.
Bazine stuffs it home after a beautiful lob. Passes back. Stapleton has the ball up top. Puts it up.
Let's check out this play. This is textbook.
First to pass, then the jumper. What's not to like?
And really, the point guard saw it all coming right there and put the ball in a position to score.
It's a one-point game. Hagler up top with the ball. Now in the low post. Bazine gets his 6th point this half. He has been a scoring machine all night tonight. Butler with the inbound pass. Meyer is short on that one. The Fighting Illini with the ball and a 3-point advantage. New Lydia up top with the ball. Kicks it back. Three-pointer. The Illinois Fighting Illini score again. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back. It's a 6-point ball game. Takes the shot. Butler off the mark from 6. And here they come the other way. Throws it up. Millsap, holy cow, what a fantastic spin move, and gets the bucket. The Cincinnati Bearcats are down by 8 with the ball. Stapleton can't stop the run. The Fighting Illini have it, and they're starting to roll. 16 of the last 22.
Here we go. Let's look at the replay on this one.
Jay, there's the contact, and no foul called. Then he finishes it successfully.
Beautiful play, strong and effective. They're letting these kids play out there.
And that was pretty, wasn't it? Throws it back. 10 points separate the teams. Stapleton with it up top. Millsap with the steal, and that's number 2. The Illini have the ball. They've scored 18 of the last 24. The Bearcats trailing here by 10 points with the ball. Jay, that was a great feed to set up that score.
And Mike, that's his 3rd assist. He is really looking for open teammates and finding them. Great court vision.
The Fighting Illini have it, and they're starting to roll. 16 of the last 22. New Lydia can't sink the jumper. The Cincinnati Bearcats, Jay, have a pretty decent deficit right now. We played a good portion of the first half. Rate their play to this point.
Mike, it's still early in this ball game, but with this kind of deficit, they really need to do a better job offensively of getting good shots, and you've got to continue to work on defense. If you can force a turnover here, get something easy in transition, all of a sudden that can jumpstart your offense.
He hits the first free throw. And he goes a perfect 2 for 2 at the line. The Illini with the ball, 14-6 run here. New Lydia has it up top.
That's really good awareness there on the wing. He squared up and fired off a perfect 3. Nice ball.
The defense has to be better than that. You can't give up wide open looks.
Not like that. Well, not unless you want to take the ball out of the basket.
Abdullah puts the ball in play. 9-point game we've got going. Down low.
That's just a bad shot. I mean, you've got to take a better shot than that, and the coach is going to be really upset. He's going to let his player hear about that one, and it's going to be loud.
Kicks it back. Woodard with the ball up top. Hagler forced that one a little. It went long. The Bearcats with the ball in a 9-point deficit. Steals it away. Another terrific job on defense to get the steal. And Jay, look at both teams' total steals tonight.
Mike, you have a contributing factor right there in the steals. The performance of that defense, pushing you further out on the floor, getting out in passing lanes, and shooting gaps.
Butler has it ricochet off the left side of the rim. The Fighting Illini score again. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back. Butler triggers it in. 11 points between these two teams. Hagler steals it, and that's his first takeaway of the game. Hagler will be looking for his 5th assist of the ballgame on this trip. The Bearcats down 11 with the ball. The ball's loose. The Cincinnati Bearcats keep control of the ball. Butler scores his 12th point of the half with that bucket. He has been a scoring machine all night tonight. Illini has the ball up top. With the jump shot, Hicks crashes the defensive glass. Here comes the fast break. Davenport commits the charge. Davenport is going to get the charging call. That's his first foul of the game. Meyer got a long break on the bench, and coach decides he wants him back out there. Bazine throws the ball inbounds. The Illini had the early lead in the first half of play. They've maintained that lead and look to be finishing off the first half with a nice margin if they can hang on to it. Jay, what have you noticed from this club?
Mike, I think the difference has been shooting. This team has shot the ball really well. They've worked hard to get good shots. They've scored off their defense. They need to continue to play good defense and take advantage of this good shooting night.
They pass it inside. Hicks misses an easy shot. The Illini have it, and they're starting to roll. 16 of the last 22.
Oh, I can't wait to see this play again, Mike. He got some contact going up for the shot before he makes the layup.
Contact there, Jay. You can see it. I think the officials saw it too, but decided somehow there wasn't enough to warrant a whistle.
No, that's a good no call. Not enough contact on that one. The layup goes in.
And good concentration to get the hoop. The differential, 13 points. In the paint. Butler from 7 feet, no good. The Illinois Fighting Illini have the ball. They've scored 18 of the last 24. Feeds it back. Abdullah with the ball up top. Just look at the matchup out there tonight between these two team leaders.
They're doing a great job of finding these two guys and getting them the ball. And it's very difficult to key on just one guy when both of them are playing so well for their respective teams. Boy, with a big lead late in this first half, that's a really good steal. It's really nice to see his team stay active even when they've got a lead.
The Illinois Fighting Illini with a 9-point lead and the basketball. Illini up top with the ball. It's intercepted.
Excellent defense. That's the way you want to play. The passer wasn't even aware of what the defense was doing there. In order to pass the ball effectively, you have to not only watch where the offense is, you have to watch where the defense is as well. That was terrific defense.
Illini can pick up assist number 5 this trip down the floor. They get it down low. The Cincinnati Bearcats would like to score here and cut down that deficit. Let's see what they can do. Abdullah up top with the ball. With the shot. Hicks bricks an open shot. Millsap has an opportunity to get his third three-pointer this trip. Unloads. Shot is off on the 3. We've reached halftime with the score 27-20. These two players really performing at a high level tonight. Substitute Hicks going to the bench. Millsap with the inbound. The Fighting Illini have a nice lead here to start the second half, Jay. They were leading in the first half as well, of course. What's their recipe for success tonight?
Well, Mike, this lead was gotten by virtue of their defense and the fact they ran pretty good offense. One area in which they need to improve is from the free throw line. If they can knock down their free throws, they can build upon this lead.
Nine-point game we've got going.
A lot of nice things going on in this play, Mike.
Nice anticipation there. Practice pays off.
It certainly does, and it paid off there because they got the ball to the right man in the right position, and he hit the sweet jumper. That's a clean, nice play.
The Illinois Fighting Illini have the ball, and it's a 7-point lead. Powerful crossover. The Cincinnati Bearcats with the ball in a 9-point deficit. Butler gets the rebound. He now has 5. Millsap puts the ball in play. 9-point game we've got going. New Lydia with it out top. Meyer steals it, and that's his first takeaway of the game.
Boy, in a close game, Mike, in the second half, you've got to protect the ball against this team. Excellent steal. Really good hands.
Davenport makes a nice assist on that bucket. The Illini have the ball, and it's a 7-point lead. Passes back. Hagler out on top. Seven seconds to shoot. With the jumper. Bazine now has 10 points in the game. Abdullah inbounds the ball. The Bearcats with the ball in a 9-point deficit. Puts it up. Davenport misses on the jump shot. 9-point game we've got going. Millsap can't drop the tough look.
That is the way you teach your kids to play defense, and it's gratifying to watch them execute it on the floor.
Turnover, they pick off the pass. Millsap has 2 3-pointers, could get a third on this trip. There's a loose ball. Davenport is hacked and will go to the line for a couple.
Oh, boy, that wasn't even close, Mike.
He gets the first of 2. He hits both free throws. The Illini have the ball, and it's a 7-point lead. Passes it back. New Lydia up top returns the ball. They feed it inside. Releases.
Boy, what a beautiful pass.
First to pass, then the jumper was not the like.
And really the point guard saw it all coming right there and put the ball in a position to score.
Abdullah throws the ball inbounds. The Cincinnati Bearcats with the ball in a 9-point deficit. Gives it back. Releases. Meyer, a little short on that one, but gets the kind roll. 7 points between these clubs. Millsap up top. With the jump shot. New Lydia hits that one off the front iron.
Good job guarding that open shooter. That was a heads-up play on defense.
Meyer gets his 6th point this half. Jay, they're playing it very loose out there. They don't seem to respect that shot.
No, they're sticking with the scouting report on this kid, Mike. They want to recover late to his shot because he's not a proficient outside shooter, but today he's having a miraculous day knocking those shots down. This kid has been doing a terrific job. It's fun to watch a guy having a great day.
Well, he's having a ball, that's for sure. The Bearcats have the ball down by 7. He gets doubled up here. Loose ball. The Illinois Fighting Illini couldn't hang on to the ball and went out of bounds off of a player. Abdullah throws it in. Butler, not good there, and he's really missing more than he normally does.
Boy, you're right, Mike. His game isn't on, and he's hurting the team right now. He can't just jack up shots. They count on his production. He's got to get something going, and you can do that by trying to get something easy, usually off your defense.
They'll sure need him before it's over.
Oh, I've got to see this play again. Great strength and athleticism this young man shows right here. Let's check this out.
Jay, even on your best night, you didn't stop that one.
No, and there's no way to get out of there without getting called for the foul either. You got in a bad position. He's just too good to let you stop him.
He completes the three-point play. The Illini with the ball. They're up 6 points. Millsap lays it right in.
Wow, Mike, this team is really performing well as a unit, and they're knocking their shots down. They've clearly got the advantage, and they're dominating. If they continue to hit shots, they're going to be tough to beat.
Fast break chance. Jay, this is really a power combo in the paint tonight, isn't it?
And those big guys have powered them into the lead, Mike. A much better front court game for this team tonight. Looking at the total points of the paint, it gives you a great idea why they're ahead right now.
He converts at the line and finishes the three-point play the old-fashioned way. The Cincinnati Bearcats decide to call a timeout. With the inbound pass. The Bearcats down 11 with the ball. Puts it up. The Cincinnati Bearcats are having some difficulties out on the court tonight, Jay. Well into the second half. They're trailing now as they were at the halftime break. They need to turn it around somehow. What sticks out to you about their play?
Well, Mike, this lead is not insurmountable, especially at this point in the game. There's still plenty of time midway through the second half. One thing they can't do is rely upon the three too much. They haven't shot the ball very well from three, so they have to make sure that any three-point shot they take is within the flow of their offense. Otherwise, get the ball inside, try to get your running game going, score off your defense, and attack off the dribble. And that way you can get fouled or put the other team in a position to foul and get to the free throw line to score easier points.
Woodard has it up top, throws it up.
That's a great setup and a clean finish. Let's see that one again. That was well done.
And that pass had eyes to set it up.
Yeah, the feed really created the opportunity for that shot.
Abdullah triggers it in. 11 points between these two teams. It goes in deep. Very alert to find the opening. How many assists is that?
That's 6 for him now, Mike, and he's finding the open man, and credit to his teammates because when they get his passes right in a shooting alley, they're knocking down those shots and racking up the assists for him.
Throws it back. Millsap has the ball up top. Lydia pulls up for the three.
Mike, this is one of those times where you make a poor shot selection and you wish you could get the ball back and do it all over again.
Abdullah from about 9, he got the bucket. The Illini have the ball and it's a 7-point lead. Delivers back. Shot clock is at 6. They have to put it up. Down low with the ball. Millsap drops in his 16th point this game. The Bearcats call timeout. Bazine looks fresh coming back out. Hicks will come off the floor. Abdullah passes it in. 9-point game we've got going. He gets rejected. The Bearcats track it down and get control. Butler is starting to make a habit out of missing shots tonight. And, Jay, that's got everybody on the bench worried.
Boy, I'd be worried if I were the coach, Mike, because your star's not knocking down his open shots. He isn't putting up the points you need, and that can ultimately get to you after a while, and it wears you down. They're going to have to make some adjustments while they're playing some tighter defense to stay in this game.
Meyer couldn't get it to go after the hack, but draws the foul. He'll get a chance for a deuce at the line. He makes his first shot at the line. The Illini have a big lead as we wind down this ballgame. Jay, what are you thinking?
Mike, as this game winds down, you really have to be impressed with the way this team has shot the three. They have really done a great job of getting the ball inside and then kicking it out to open shooters, and they've knocked down those big shots.
Davenport is hacked and will go to the line for a pair.
Well, if you're the opposition and you have a big lead, this is the kid you want shooting free throws. He's not a very good free throw shooter.
He gets the first of two. No problem at the line. He drops both free throws. Illini already has 2 3-pointers, looking for a third on this trip down court. Passes back. The ball's free. The Fighting Illini track it down and get control. Millsap up top with the ball. They've got to hustle. The shot clock is at 5. 4-3. Hagler not shooting well, but tonight his lack of production hasn't hurt them, Jay.
Not yet, and I think, Mike, you can credit good coaching there. They've made some really good adjustments. They're looking for screeners more often. They've had really good team play, and I think that extra effort's been paying off. It's never good to rely on just one guy.
He gets the first of 3. He does nail the second free throw. And he makes all 3. Butler with the inbound. The clock shows a minute 8. Inside now with the ball. Woodard picks up after the missed shot. It's a break. They take it in. This crowd is going crazy, and you can see these kids are feeling they can win now.
Mike, they're playing at such a high level. They've added to the lead they had earlier, and they're looking really good going down the stretch. This is really encouraging for this team.
With this amount of time on the clock, what do you want to do here, Jay?
Well, Mike, I think this is a 2-for-1 situation. Let's see if their guards can recognize it and they can get a good shot in a hurry.
Woodard gets the rebound. He now has 5. The Illinois Fighting Illini with a 13-point advantage now.
Oh, he got up high for that one, Mike. What a great rebound.
Time is winding down, and unless you believe in miracles, this one's just about over.
No, I agree. With less than a minute to go in the huge deficit, they'll just play this one out. This is where the coach tries to use the game situation to try to teach his team something for a future ball game.
The Cincinnati Bearcats with a big deficit down by 15. Butler just picked up number 21 with that bucket. Bazine passes it in. Illini has an opportunity to get his 3rd 3-pointer this trip. Bazine with the ball up top. Takes the jumper. Hagler short on that one. Stapleton can't get the buzzer beater to fall. And that's the end of the game. The final score, 58-45. And here are today's players of the game.